Hello everyone, so my name is just Jake. Or the Yapping Nova on TikTok. I am doing a video on the RTX 4060 benchmark. My specs are in the description, but I will list them out for you. I have a 9700X, 32 gigabytes of RAM at 6000 megahertz, and a RTX 4060 obviously. And without further ado, we're going to get into the first game, but I just wanted to let you know to love yourself and take care of yourself today. Drink water. Hug a friend or family member, let them know that you love them. Anyway, I'll see you in the first benchmark. Okay, so we have Cyberpunk 2077 on the RTX 4060. This is with a Ryzen 9700X, and we're running at ultra settings, psycho shaders, not ray tracing, psycho shaders. Let me turn on my audio real quick. It's too loud. This is with a slight overclock, so we're almost at 3000 megahertz. I didn't want to push it, but we're almost at 3000, and this is the most demanding spot in the base game. Not the DLC, but the base game. And we're hitting at 74 frames per second average on ultra setting. No ray tracing, but ultra settings, high crowd density, and medium textures, because 8 gigabytes of VRAM. I can't do high textures until NTC is driver enabled, which NTC, if you don't know what that is, that's neural texture compression. It's the new thing NVIDIA's pushing, since they don't want to put hardware into their cards anymore. They just want to do everything with AI, which is unfortunate, but it's debatably the future, and it's probably going to look terrible at first, like DLSS did, but now look at DLSS now. I mean, this is native, but DLSS 4 looks phenomenal compared to DLSS 1. Anyway, I'm yapping. I am the Yapping Nova. That's what I do. I yap around here. But game's running pretty well. I guess we'll drive around and see what performance is like if we drive around. Excuse me, my nose is all snotty. Where do I want to go? I guess we'll go wherever. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I hate motorcycles in this game so much, dude. Look at that. 85, 90. And some people, this is unplayable to them. This is an unplayable frame rate to them. Shut the fuck up, bro. This is totally playable. 1080p native. This card is meant for 1080p. It's not meant for 1440p. And I think that's why people don't like the RTX 4060. It's because it's a solid 1080p choice. It's not meant for 1440p, even though everybody's trying to push it as a 1440p card, because that's the new gold standard apparently. No, this is a 1080p card. Like, it's built for that. Anyway, you get the point. We're averaging 70 FPS, 70 to 80. That's pretty damn good on ultra settings. And if you take off my VTuber model, it's going to be an additional 5 frames per second. So we'll say 75 to 85 FPS on average. Alright, moving on to the next game. Alrighty, this is the Dead Space remaster on Unreal Engine 5, ultra settings, DLSS quality, on an RTX 4060. Let's get into it. It's fucking dark. I can't see shit. We're hovering around 100s, obviously. This is with ray traced ambient occlusion as well. So there is ray tracing involved. Get what key? Is it P? E, Q, T, F, C, no, X. I need to go this way. Yeah, I love this remaster. They did a great job with this remaster. Okay, so out here in space, we're getting 90s. Most of the game is going to take place internally in the map, but obviously there's going to be more intensive areas like this where it's going to be hovering around the 90s, 80s range in FPS. It runs pretty damn good. I have no complaints. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have been farting around. Alright. Ouch. Let's go here. Okay. Here. Inventory. Do I have an oxygen thing? Yes, I do. There we go. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Oh shit. What are you doing? What are you doing in my swamp? Get out of my swamp. Alright. From where? Where, dude? That's the problem with this game compared to the original. Oh. Low visibility in this game. Okay. Some O2.
Autopilot. Get yourself inside, Isaac. I think I figured out our next move.
Okay, so this concludes our Dead Space remake benchmark. I think that was a great scene to benchmark because it was very GPU intensive and one of the more intensive and demanding areas in the game, more open, lots of effects going on and stuff. So that concludes our Dead Space remake. Yeah, moving on to the next game. Okay, so here we have Delta Force running at medium settings because not enough VRAM. This game eats VRAM. A 1080p DLSS on quality with frame generation. Reason I'm using frame generation is because it's times 4 in Delta Force, and times 4 frame generation is really well optimized. And you're going to see the benefits. There's very little input delay. It runs phenomenally in this game. And this is medium settings again because 8 gigabytes of VRAM shouldn't be a problem with the NTC update coming hopefully soon for 40 series. Graphics cards. It's going to be a driver level update, but we'll see. Okay, so we're getting this game. I love this game because it's well optimized. We're getting 200 frames per second. Well, 176 average on Zero Dam, which this is a big map. Sure, it's the smallest map in extraction mode, but you know, still fairly big. So we're gonna go ahead and play out this match. I'm gonna run through my admin loot route. Boss is up. Nice. Watch this. Nice. That's how you kill the boss. On Zero Dam. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. God damn it. Okay, so we got about 175 to 200 FPS average with frame generation. And as you can see, there's no input delay whatsoever. That concludes our benchmark for Delta Force. Moving on to the next game. Okay, so now we have Call of Duty Warzone, Rebirth Island in particular, and we are just going to test this out and see how it runs. This is ultra settings, native, or no, with DLSS on quality. Because, I mean, technology's there. DLSS 4 is pretty good. Might as well use DLSS, especially for a demanding game like this. Ooh. Love that choppiness, dude. Okay, can work with this. Gas mask, give me that. Having around 90s right now. Ultra settings, not bad. Not bad if you do ask me. What is this armor box? Whatever the fuck. I don't really care. I don't play COD like that. Yeah, and I don't really play COD like that, so. Okay. Popping off though. I mean, this is just easy mode, so. Like I said, I'm ass at COD. Even against bots. Okay.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
How about that skill-based damage, huh?
Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map.
I took a lot more shots than it did to kill the other guy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Mark remaining operators from that squad.
Okay.
Down.
Oh shit.
All bounty targets destroyed. Reloading. I like this. Mark remaining operators. That's down. Squad mates MIA. We're reducing redeployment time. Make it count.
Okay, we're kind of popping off, but again, this is with bots. Damn. Yeah, that's a bot for sure.
Enemy soldier incoming. I got you. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them. Reloading. Fire failed start. Prices are back to normal. I got you. Located the rest of them. Be advised, insurgence is no longer active. We've got 10. Get to the safe zone. You're losing ground. Moving. Precision airstrike available.
There's one guy left, I think, or two people left.
Advise you head to the safe zone. Win the last two. Now finish this. 3 squads left in the
Okay.
war zone. Stay alert.
Nice.
Pick the wrong
Okay, that's GG. So we were hovering around 75 to 100 FPS on Rebirth Island. That's with DLSS and Warudo running, which is my VTubing software. Moving on to the next game. Alrighty. Moving onward. So this is Battlefield 2042 running at ultra settings, no ray tracing. What else? DLSS on quality. So let's get into it. Should run alright. This is like best case scenario for the game to run. And we're getting hundreds, 120 average.
Allies moving on Alpha 1.
This is ultra settings, by the way, 1080p with DLSS on quality. No ray tracing, because ray tracing in this game is bugged.
Our forces have taken all.
Nice. You guys hyped for Battlefield 6 to come out? I am. Now that I have a PC that can run it.
We've captured all of Sector Charlie. We secured nearly every sector. Do not give the Russians a chance to take that back. Contact. Russian forces are on site. Execute the plan. And good luck.
We haven't dropped from 100. Oh, there's a drop. Okay. 93. Okay. That's our lowest so far, is 93.
Danger on my marker!
All right. 88. That's the lowest we've seen. All right. So I think I'm gonna end it there. Lowest is 88. Average is 100. We'll give it 97 is our average.
Secured Sector Alpha.
Yeah, that's been Battlefield 2042. Moving on to Tarkov. Okay, so this is Escape from Tarkov. I'm gonna just show you my settings. It's easier to just show you my settings. We got everything on low, texture quality on medium, DLSS on quality, K, HBO max performance, basically competitive settings. Sharpness at 0.6, lobby FPS limit 60, game limit off, MIP streaming size 32, disk usage limit 768. That's what we're at. Okay. And this is on the RTX 4060. Jesus Christ, my voice. And we are getting 150 FPS. Now, given Tarkov is a very CPU demanding game, it's not really a GPU demanding game whatsoever. But we are getting an average of, it fluctuates a lot because Tarkov's unoptimized and they expect it to release soon. It makes no sense to me. But we're getting around 90 to 120 on average. Okay, 89 to 120 on average. Average for this game is going to fluctuate because it's fucking Tarkov. If you don't have 16 gigabytes of RAM, do not try playing this game. If you have 16 gigabytes of RAM, upgrade to 32 gigabytes. Save yourself some time if you're going to play Tarkov. If you don't have a beefy CPU, don't play Tarkov. Don't waste your time. You'll have sub 60 no matter what. If you have a beefy CPU, even with a 9700X, which is what I have, I'm getting 80s on the lowest settings. 70 now on the lowest settings, and you're like, well, Jake, make it more GPU intensive. And there's no way to really do that. And this is on reserve. My favorite map in the game. And I'm just doing a scav run here real quick. Okay, well, that concludes our Tarkov test. I don't feel like waiting another 6 minutes for another match. Average was anywhere from 89 to 100. Yeah, it runs good. It runs okay, and I showed you my settings. DLSS on quality. Transformer model. Moving on to the next game. Alright, so here we got Marvel Rivals running at running at ultra settings with normal reflections because Lumen is intensive. Too intensive for this GPU. And yeah, I main Scarlet Witch. What about it? What about it, Goober? This is a pretty good team stack. Just need another tank. But I don't play fucking tanks, unfortunately. No frame generation. This is raw performance, at least I'm pretty sure. I'll double check that. DLSS quality. Frame generation is on, so we'll turn frame generation off. And for like a week. Anyway, ultra settings, we're getting getting 90s to 100. Uh, 80s to 90s. Okay. Nice. Could have shifted away, but it's whatever. Get this Magneto. Nice. Doing okay, doing okay. Again, we're hitting like 100 on average, which is pretty dang good for 1080p. I've always said this, the 4060 is a 1080p video card. A lot of people try to push it to 1440p, but it's just not, the performance isn't there. The jumping meta in this game is crazy. Nice. How am I doing the best on the team? I suck at this game, bro. I absolutely suck at this game. I've never been good at this game in my life. I swear. There we go. Damn it. He solo ulted me. Ugh. GG. Alright, so we got average of 90 to 100, lows of like 76. That's pretty damn good for ultra settings. 1080p DLSS quality. Alrighty, thank you. Okay, so here we have Fortnite 1080p ultra settings. Ultra settings, 1080p DLSS on quality. And of course, this is Stutter Night, so it's going to stutter a lot. There's a reason why it's called Stutter Night, you know, because it just stutters on PC. Looks great though. I can't lie. Like, this is one of the most, it's not demanding, but like it's a beautiful looking game on ultra settings. Just the cell shading and all that is phenomenal. I don't like playing Fortnite, but I do believe it's a good looking game. Okay, let's go to Utopia City. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. So overlooking the map, we're getting 120s, 130s. Ooh, stutter. Okay. Very inconsistent frame rate. You know, you'd expect for a game like Fortnite, it'd be very consistent, but no. Okay. XR rifle. Okay, I'm not gonna find that. What is this? Porta fort? Porta bunker. Stinger. I like the Stinger. Okay, so we are getting 140 inside this building. If we look out here, we're getting like 120s, and this is ultra settings with DLSS on quality, 1080p. Damn. All right, yeah. That's pretty much our Fortnite benchmark. I don't feel like playing this game. You can expect like 120 FPS on average. It's pretty good performance. Game sucks though. There's no stopping that, unfortunately. The game sucks. Anyway, moving on.